we made this song from 3 different states. So Brad's in Colorado, Kris, you're in Oklahoma, I'm in Branson, Missouri, and somehow it feels like when you listen to Before Whiskey, like that it's just we were all in the same room when we recorded it. It's really, I mean, this is a very unique process of, how we did this. So I knew that the song, was personal, obviously. But I didn't expect that like remote collaboration was going to make it feel like it was even more raw and honest. And so, I want to talk about that, like how that song came to life basically across state lines. So Brad, you're producing from Colorado. Did the physical distance change how you approached the recording at all?
Oh yeah, 100%. The cool thing, like the benefits of recording the way that we recorded this over being in a studio, is it's way harder, it takes way longer, and it costs way less. The thing about it is like talking to you about the song, the emotion of the song, like your original acoustic demo, which was amazing, and then take that, and then you got Kris, lays down this guitar that was just like, we all three talked about the emotion, the feeling of the song, and the performance. I mean, it gives me goosebumps talking about it. All comes down to Sundi Jo, your performance, Kris, your performance on the guitar and the harmonica. Without y'all's performance, we don't have that song. You guys captured the emotion amazingly. Even though bringing that together, gluing it together as a cohesive recording is very difficult. But because both of your performances were there, I almost feel like I didn't do much. I really want to hear how Kris laid down that guitar. I mean, he came out with this one guitar track, and then you redid it, and like that was the one. But just the sound of the thing was really freaking good, And, yeah.
Can we talk about that harmonica for a second? Like, so Brad had this idea. He's like, I want to put harmonica in the song, which I was all in, but I was like, that's what I love about you, Brad, being the producer, is you're, a visionary, and you can have this vision that I can't necessarily see. And I was like, I'm all in, but where's it going to go? And you're like, well, it's kind of going to be this haunting thing. And I'm like, okay, I trust you in it. Holy crap. That song opens up with that harmonica. I'm done before it even started.
Sunday, he went, the harmonica thing's a whole other. When we first doing the harmonica thing, is I try this one, Brad. See what this. Try again. Try this one. I don't know how many tracks I sent you with just harmonica. Like this one is. Make it more haunting. Make it more. Give it a haunty blues. I'm thinking, what in the world? I don't know what I'm doing.
Well, you can't tell.
I didn't know what I was doing.
You can't tell.
Dude, the playing. I mean, when you did find the harmonica, then what you just played was just out of this world.
Yeah.
And we had a vision for this song, not to make it overly produced, but I loved what you said, Brad. I think you said something about making it feel like we were just sitting in a living room telling this story. And so I think it just comes across beautifully in that vision. But, we have a guitar and we have a harmonica. That's it.
Yeah.
And I don't mean to say that's it as in, that's all. Like, that's it, because that's all that was needed. And it's just so beautiful. I'm so in love with it.
Same.
So, Kris, you played from your space in Oklahoma. Did you feel like you had to imagine the emotion differently of the song since we weren't face to face?
Well, I think Brad he described it in such a way, like adding prompts, the perfect prompts to just the perfect prompts. And I went for it, and I know he says he don't feel like he did much, but there was so much trash in that guitar. I know it was there, and it's non-existent now. And I did it in my daughter's closet over there. I tried to make the best recording room I could make, and
Love it.
Awesome.
You know, you have like you could have all the most beautiful furniture in the world, but knowing where to place everything, and you're not putting the refrigerator in the middle of the living room. Just some of it's obvious, but some of it's small that adds a big punch to everything.
It's wild how technology can let us make something like this. I mean, this song is emotionally heavy. So it's incredible how technology can let us make something this emotionally heavy without ever being in the same room, but it didn't lose, in my opinion, it didn't lose a bit of heart.
Mm.
Oh, man. We all felt it. We all
It's
felt
like I
it.
said, you guys. I'm sorry. It comes down to the performance, man. You know, and both of you guys just. I mean, you nailed it. You know. Yeah. I mean, to the listener, it's one take.
Yeah,
You know what
yeah.
I'm saying? And it might be the 20th take, but you know, they were great takes. I had a lot of good stuff to work with to put it together. And again, I'll say without the performance, you don't have anything. There's no kind of studio magic that will make up for a good performance with an instrument and a vocal.
Yeah. Well, I can't tell you how honored I am to have both of you involved in this process. This, to me, this whole album that we're working on is very emotional. It's very healing. It's very therapeutic. It's very personal. And so I don't just want to bring in people just for the sake of bringing in people. And so it's been so awesome to have you guys on board because I trust that, you know, that you're in it, not just to be in it, but you're in it. And so, yeah, that's awesome.
Honored to be on it.
Crazy backstory. So we met, it's been a few years ago through the Climb podcast through Johnny Dwinell and Brent Baxter. But Brad, I just met you in person. What was that, a couple months ago? We finally got to
Yeah.
meet in person. Kris, I've actually never got to meet you, the man, the myth, the legend himself. But I feel like we've known each other for like ever.
Yeah, it's weird.
I know. We've written some great songs together. Yeah, I feel like I just get to hang out with my brothers.
I think that's what's so cool about this record. You know, I mean, you know, because we've all at least spent a lot of time together in this room, you know, writing songs and, you know, trading music and all that stuff. It's like when it comes to making your record, like, you know, Kris and I get you. You know what I'm saying? We get your heart. We get what you're going for. You know, we know your story. We know how important this is to you. And so we're all in, you know, like we're just all in on this record. And, you know, we just want to make sure that, you know, every song honors you and your journey and what you want to say in the story that you're telling. Just one name drop. When we were in Nashville and I was talking to Paul Secord over there and he was talking about your trajectory. He's like, man, Sundi Jo's trajectory is like this. I said, yeah. I said, when she jumped in, she jumped all in. But we were talking about your story, your passion, your vision, you know, your hurt, your trauma. I mean, everything, you just put it out there. And there's so many people that I know, and I know Kris knows, Paul knows that there's a lot of people that you're gonna reach with this record. And not just build a fan base, which is important,
Right.
but really speak to people that want to hear your story and act and share your story, you know, in different aspects.
Absolutely. I'm taking y'all on the journey with me. Go.
I think one of the coolest things is, like you said, there's a lot of hurt involved in this whole thing. I mean, there's some deep hurt, but somehow you've really turned into a strength, and it's something to be admired. And like Brad said, it's gonna touch a lot of people. It's impossible not to.
Let's go, God.
That's it, man. And I'll tell you what, just the to jump all in and make your first record a concept album. Come on, man. You know, who does that anymore?
Right.
You
Well,
know,
here's the reality. What do I got to lose?
nothing. And you won't be losing anything. This is it's the whole thing is amazing. Every song is just greatness. You know, I'm
You guys,
excited about the process. I don't want to like get to the ending, but man, I'm so excited as to what the order of the songs are going to be. We know what the first song is.
right?
And I think we know what the last song is, but putting that together, you know, just to watch that story unfold is going to be amazing. And I have a couple of my favorites that I'm really looking forward to. Really looking forward to Rat Tattoo.
I know. And you guys were a co-writer on the last one we just finished up. So I'm also honored to have you on that as part of, you know, an even deeper part of the project. So
I've said this to people before that have written songs out of, you know, dark places in their life. You know, I'm sorry that you had to write these songs, but man, you got some cool songs.
Yeah.
You know, I mean, there's no other way to say it than you got some cool songs, man.
Sorry, but thank you.
right?
Yeah. So,
Sorry, but thank you.
I know your dad's cheering you on, you know.
Yeah, I'm very excited that you know the project is real and raw. There were definitely some tears shed in recording it, but also very healing. And I think we did a great job of honoring him. We talked about his pain. We talked about, you know, his poor choices. We talked about the root of a lot of those choices. But there really is redemption weaved throughout every song. And so I think he would be proud and say, yeah, let's tell my story this way.
Yeah, I agree.
Smile at the good times again.
Yeah.
Well, I will say this on the, you know, on the woo woo side of things, you know, I do feel like that he is and will be throughout this record. You know, I really do. I feel like this is a you and him thing. Might sound weird, but that's, you know, just from the producer's standpoint, that's kind of the way I see this whole thing because, you know, without his perspective of the story, you know, it's like you have your redemption, but you also have his redemption, and then the redemption together.
Yeah.
And I just feel like he is woven through this whole thing.
Yeah.
That's my woo woo take on it.
That's all right. That's a good one. I'm just happy to be a part of it. I really am. The biggest thing, like you said, is Sundi pours her heart out there, and you know it's real.
Yeah.
And you want to be a part of something real, and it doesn't get any more real than that.
I'm so honored that you guys were part of it. Let's go. Let's keep going.
Oh,
Let's go.
I'm betting on you.
Good.
We all are.
100%.
Remind me of that when I want to quit.
What's that?
Remind me of that when I want to quit.
I will.
I will
I
too.
will. I'll take off the producer hat and put on a manager hat and be like, "Come on, girl, let's do this. Don't you quit now. Come too far." Yep.